Nakobe, what have been the revelations, if any, since the Alabama game about what happened to the defense there, what has happened going forward?
Right. We just, for the most part, the defense. We have had discussions on the team about how we're going to build off the game and the type of impact it had on us. And we look forward to have nothing but a positive impact. Like Jordan Davis like to say, smelling salts kind of woke us up a little bit. So, it's stuff like that, and it just basically I feel like it built like a fire in us, make us work harder.
Was there a little bit of a shock? We talked to you after the game, but a little bit of a shock. I mean, you guys have reviewed a lot of your game tape.
Right.
None of it's looked like that. So going back and looking at that.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's shock. I mean, just a lot of execution, a lot of long coverages, and basically we had to play better. We got outplayed that day, and we just and that just what it was.
How much have you seen from Michigan so far? I know they got a 1,000-yard rusher. Thinking about college football, is that what you've seen on film, or that the impression you get?
Yeah, for the most part, seen a good team. They got good players. They well coached. I'm just looking forward to the game and the opportunity to play them.
They remind you of anybody you've seen this season in any way? Can you compare them to somebody you might have already played?
I wouldn't go as far as just comparing other teams to each other, but they the first probably Big Ten, so Big Ten, yeah, Big Ten. So they look different than the SEC things we see in the SEC, but they I wouldn't go as far as comparing them, but they a great team.
Did anything happen in the Alabama game that made you stop and think, geez, maybe we're not as good as we thought we were?
Not at all.
No?
Not at all. I got faith in this team. I love my brothers in the team. I know what we can do, and I know the type of game that we played that day. We just getting outplayed. We wasn't making the plays. It was uncharacteristic of us, so not at all.
Was that kind of weird to go through a night like that when it seemed like a lot of guys weren't making plays or guys were going to lead?
I mean, I wouldn't say weird. It is what it is. Right now I'm just looking forward to the next game. Just looking to get better these next couple of weeks and prepare to play the game on 31st.
Nakobe, what have you seen from that Michigan offensive line? They haven't given up many sacks this year. How do you guys generate some pressure? And you guys just kind of struggle against Alabama doing that.
Yeah, we just got to trust the plan. Trust the plan and execute. We're going to take these next couple of days this week to get better, work on ourselves, work on our technique, and just work on improving ourselves individually and as a team. So with that, it's going to go hand in hand with trusting the coach's plan and doing what they got set up for us.
It's a National Signing Day today. Two questions on that front. You're pretty far down the road now.
Yeah.
What goes through your mind when you see those names popping up and what's going on? I'm sure you've gotten to know some of them and understand Branson Robinson, kid from Mississippi's coming. I'm assuming you know him and glad to see another Mississippian jumping forward. Georgia, your thoughts on that?
I'm happy for all guys who are signing. Just have the opportunity to just go to college and play the game of ball that they love, whether it's here or wherever their home state, and kind of looking at the guys. I had my last final this morning for the semester, so I kind of been focused on that. But after that, finally got back on social media. Was kind of looking at the guys signing, and just kind of brought my memories back to me about when I signed 3 years ago.
You have a bad taste in your mouth about the Alabama game. Is that like a motivating factor to maybe hope for a rematch, or is it all about Michigan?
I mean, it's a one-game season. It's a one-game season. If you don't win, you don't continue to play. So I'm completely focused on the next game, completely focused on Michigan, and what we got to do to continue to play.
What's your thoughts on Dan Lanning?
I'm happy for him. Coach. The first time I seen Coach Lanning, after my freshman year in high school, he was at Memphis. And he came to me, he was like, he said, I just want to put eyes on you. I don't know if I'm going to get you here, but I'm going to get you, I might get you somewhere at some time. So it's crazy how things worked out. So just to see him continue to grow, like as I continue to grow, it's just crazy. I'm happy for him and his family.
Has he said anything to you guys like, hey, I'm here, let's finish this the right way? I'm just curious what.
Well, personally, I'm being honest, I haven't talked to him other than congratulating him. You know, I know I'm sure he's down in Oregon, like talking to his team, getting them right and everything. So other than that, I haven't had much communication with him.
Those things kind of been like in practice. I mean, you guys are kind of getting ready. Is it different, kind of going through bowl prep like this, knowing the game's kind of so far out in advance? Do you like having a little bit of a switch up, or is it kind of this is usual?
It's definitely business as usual. It's more skill. It's more individual and team focused on getting better, other than just focusing on the other team right now. Since we are so far out, I mean, of course we are honing in on the other team, you know, individually, you know, watching film and everything. But other than that, it's kind of just focusing on ourselves and getting better and preparing ourselves for the game.
Even with that break, and since practice probably isn't as tough as it normally is, I'm assuming maybe get more healthy. But I mean, how do you avoid, I guess, getting stagnant? Is it maybe that loss, or kind of just thinking about what's really ahead?
Just reminding the guys that what we can do, and how this team can be special, and how we got another chance. And you know, a lot of people a lot of teams and everything don't have another chance to be in this position and have the opportunity that we have. So just continue to reiterate that.
Bowls and playoffs are kind of unique because sometimes you're playing a team that you've never seen before, don't know much about.
Right.
I'm sure maybe you saw Michigan on TV or something. But what's it like as a player to go up against a team you don't really know a lot about?
It's great. You know, it's great. You know, it's a lot of college teams out there. A lot of people that you'll probably never see play in college. So it's always fun and entertaining to be able to go against a team that you don't usually go against. You know, see some of the different people who was in the same boat as you coming out of high school that just decided to go another way. You just play against them, and it's always fun to me.
You familiar with any of their players? I mean, do you know anybody?
I know Dax Hill. I know I played him in high school. Other than that, I got a cousin that actually running back, Javier. But other than that,
You got a cousin running back?
yeah. Other than that, I don't know any other one personally. No.
Who's the running back that's a cousin?
Javier King.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you guys communicated at all?
Not since I found out we playing though. Yeah.
We're playing on opposite sides of the ball. You might see him on game day.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. Of course.
How's it
How
like
much
playing?
preparation have you guys done so far? I mean, what have you guys been doing to stay sharp?
Oh, working. I mean, working and stuff. We had been having workouts every other day. Practice, of course. Just focusing on everything to get better. You know, just go around basically asking the guys what's one thing they focus on getting better for that day and practice. But since we so focused on ourselves right now and not worried about the other team just yet.
How long did it take you to get over the Alabama
I mean,
game? Honestly.
me personally, you
Yeah,
actually?
you personally.
I mean, as far as get over it, as knowing I got other stuff to do, it'll take me long. Cause like, okay, that's behind me now. Like we got other things to get done. We got other things to do. You know, can't do it on the past. You know, I don't even want to say I look forward, but just think about the present and what I can do now to help my future self.
Do you think guys will carry it with them a little bit though, as a positive motivating factor? Just
I hope they do. I hope they do. And I hope they do that towards. They hold that not just for that team, but for other teams that they play.